what is some advice that you have received, and you've talked a little bit about this, that you
Hmm.
would pass on to people who have a passion for teaching, especially?
Gotcha. My advice when it comes to passion for teaching, it is there is no one size fit all approach. What works this semester may not work next semester. What works for this group of students may not work for the next group of students. So, teaching is not just about teaching and communicating the information to your students. It's about communicating it in a way that your students understand and can receive the information. So just because you've gotten into a rhythm of, hey, I'm going to teach this subject this way, this is what I'm going to say about it, this is what usually works. What I'm recognizing is over time, you have to adjust because the student's mind frame is different, especially with the rise in technology, the rise in social media, etc. Attention spans are different. What they connect to and relate to is different. So
Mhm.
really being able to understand your students, connect with them more, ask them questions on what works for them, what doesn't, etc. That is the biggest way that you can be an effective teacher and sustainably be an effective teacher. It is really understanding that communication is a two-way street. The best way, and I took this from my marketing expertise and marketing research, it communicating something is only half the battle. Making sure people understand what you communicate and even get to a point that they can communicate it back to you
Oh,
is the
yeah.
other half of it. And I feel like as teachers, as professors, especially on the college level, where you have a certain time that you're in class with your students, after that you don't see them again for another day or two,
Right.
as opposed to high school, elementary school, middle school, where you see them every day for a certain amount of time. It's easier as professors to get in a mindset of they come to my class, they have to pass my class. I'm just going to communicate this way, and that's it. But really focusing on being effective, you have to understand what works well for your students. So really just understanding communication is a two-way street, constantly and continually work on that.
Yeah, and you raise a very important point. I was in a Last Friday, I was in a webinar where the topic was about how do we teach Gen Z learners,
Hmm.
Gen Alpha learners,
Yeah,
and that, it's just different
it's different. Yes,
generations of people,
yes,
very different from us.
yes,
And how do
absolutely.
we reach out to them?
Hmm.
And
Absolutely.
it's what is it? It's daunting to me personally, but at the same time, it's a challenge and an adventure.
Oh, yes.